Hi everybody, Brittany Nance here. Today I wanted to break down some of the various terminologies we hear in birth and during labor. There are three main aspects that bring a baby closer to being born: cervical dilation, effacement, and fetal station. And I want to quickly define some of these terms in case they're not familiar to you. Cervical dilation is the opening of the cervix to make enough room for the baby to move through to the birth canal. It's measured in centimeters from 0 to 10, with 10 centimeters being fully dilated. Cervical effacement is the softening, stretching, and thinning of the cervical tissue, which widens the birth canal for the baby to pass through. And this is measured in a percentage, with 100% being fully effaced. And this is sometimes difficult to measure because it's based on the relative softness of the tissue, which is what we're mainly focused on. Fetal station is where the baby's head is at in the pregnant person's pelvis, and it's measured numerically from -3 to +3. The baby's head is floating just above the pelvis, not engaged at -3, engaged in the pelvis at 0 station, and +3 is the baby moving through the birth canal and emerging. So we probably all heard about that first one, right? Dilation. It's the one we mainly focus on during labor and what we're always asking about, how dilated are they? But really it's misleading to only focus on how dilated a pregnant person is. It's only one part of the story. There are two other things happening that bring a baby down and out into the world: the baby station in the pelvis and effacement. And so when we start to consider where the baby's at and how effaced or how thin the cervix is at any point during labor, it's only then when we get a more complete picture of how things are actually going and a more realistic idea of how the birth is progressing. A person could be fully dilated at 10 centimeters, but if the baby station is -3, then we need to reevaluate how quickly we can actually expect that delivery, and also what we can do to encourage the baby to move down. A person could be 6 centimeters and the baby station at 0, and they're 80% effaced. So great, yay, things are happening, things are progressing, but we will need to be patient because it could still be a little while before we meet that baby. All three of these aspects come together to form a story, and we can piece them together to better understand how the birth process is going. We can't tell how quickly a baby will arrive solely on dilation. We need to know where that baby's at in the pelvis and also the effacement percentage to better understand this birth. I hope this video has been informative for y'all, and if you know a pregnant person that would benefit, then pass it on. As always, you can reach out to me with any questions that you have. Visit the contacts page of my website, nancebirthservices.com, or DM my Instagram. I love you all.